Alrighty, everybody, as you can see, I am here in my garage. I wanted to take a moment before we get started here to ask for your help. As you guys know, my goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. As of right now, when I'm filming or when I'm editing this is where we are currently. So if you could, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I can see here that most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you are subscribed, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. If you could share this content with any of your friends who you think might be interested as well, I would greatly appreciate it. Additionally, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are going to do a giveaway. I am going to be giving away my first kayak that I ever bought, including everything that's on it, including the crate, the outriggers, all the rails, rod holders, all of it that I have for that gray kayak is going to be given to one of you. So again, if you could help me, I would greatly appreciate it. Additionally, the reason I'm able to give away my new kayak is I've reached an agreement with my wife. If I'm able to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I am allowed to buy a brand new kayak. I'm going to buy one that's a little bit better set up, pedal drive. Doubtful it's gonna have a motor, but maybe I'll be building a new crate or maybe buying a new crate, we'll see. But I'm going to deck this thing out and I need your help to do it. So again, hit that subscribe button, share the videos. I need your help. Thank you in advance. Now let's get to the video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so very much for joining me. As you can see, I am down at the lake. So I had every intention of bringing the kayak out this morning on Memorial Day weekend, but number one, it's extremely cold, and number two, it's extremely cold, so I didn't want to do that. So what I've decided is, as you guys know, I do a lot of fishing down here at Kincaid Lake, and honestly, I haven't really done any catfishing down here, at least not for the big ones. Usually I just come down here with some livers and just try to catch what I can catch, but today I want to try to catch a big fish down here. I caught a big catfish down here in several years. So anyway, I'm getting everything kind of situated right now. First things first though, I gotta catch some bait. See how it goes. Doesn't take long to get bites. Man, I wish I'd have brought gloves. It cannot warm up fast enough. Something must be going on here. When I was pulling in, there were probably 5 boats waiting to launch when I got here. This isn't exactly a big pleasure boating, well, this isn't a pleasure boating lake in any way, shape, or form. They only have a 9.9 horsepower limit. So I'm not sure what's going on today. Can't believe I missed that bite. I don't know what's going on here today, but I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of boat traffic today. It's okay though. That's okay. Really wish I'd have brought some gloves though, not gonna lie. Come on. I need some bait. Fix my worm. Got one. There we go. And you are the perfect size. I'll thank you for your sacrifice. You are now bait. Plus you swallowed the hook. So there you go. All right, I got bait. Let's get the catfish rigs all set up. It's a bald eagle, everybody. So that was the coolest thing that's ever happened to me while fishing, other than when I was night fishing, I had a meteor go over, lit up the whole sky. Anyway, I have finally seen a bald eagle in the wild. That was absolutely crazy. Never happened to me before. That's so freaking cool. Anyway, I've been fishing for probably 45 minutes or so. No bites yet. Well, y'all, while I'm waiting for those catfish rods to go off, you know me. Can't come down to Kincaid and not throw the wacky rig around at least a little bit. Not gonna go far enough, I can't hear the bells, but we'll see what happens. Might be able to catch me one. Nice little bass here, we'll see. Oh, dang, I missed one. Okay, make one more cast over yonder. There we go. Gotta love a good old wacky rig fish. All right. All right, not bad. Probably 11 inches. Good old wacky rig fish. See ya. Get these all set back up. And I don't know what happened to that other rod, but it got jacked up somehow and it snapped off. So I use this as an opportunity to kind of show you how I'm rigging this up. And just for the record, how I rig my catfish rods is my own personal preference. There's like 57,000 different ways to do it. All right. So what I've been doing, and I'm gonna go ahead and set this one up for AJ Jolly because that's my go-to catfishing spot. So what I use, it's two 1 ounce weights, so 2 ounces of weight. And I'm putting on, I've been using 8/0 circle hooks, which in the last video, you saw that not all those fish were huge, so they can get this 8/0 circle hook in their mouth. And the key here is you actually want to match the bait that you're using not the fish. All right, bigger bait, bigger hook. So, all right, so I believe what most people would consider this would be a Carolina rig. I don't really know. I just tie those two weights roughly about 18 to 20 inches away from the end of the line. It's just a couple quick granny knots just to hold them into place. All right, those aren't going anywhere now. Now, with the hook, because these are braid, I'm going to tie this on using a Palomar knot. There's a lot of really good tutorials on how to do a Palomar knot on the internet. Don't do what I just did, because I just, well, never mind, I got it right. It came out right. It came out okay. I'll give it a tug, make sure it's on there good. I gotta cut off that tag end. It's not clean. All right. Now, what I do, grab my bait, put it on the hook. Make sure you get any scales, especially if you're using cut bait. Make sure you get any scales off the tip. Now these are 8/0 circle hooks, like I said. That's just the tail of a bluegill. So that would be the full rig right there. So 2 ounces of weight, 8/0 circle hook, and then yeet. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to this one. It was like out there a ways, but now it's gonna be out there even further. That's dang near the middle of the lake. All right, one good thing about using, and one reason I use heavy weight and a lot of weight, is because I personally like having my baits on the bottom and tight. There's a little bit of conflicting information and opinions as to whether or not the line should be tight or loose. I've always read, and I kind of subscribe to, that fishing with a circle hook, the line should be tight. Again, I don't know how true it is. I've had pretty good luck. I feel like I don't miss that many bites with circle hooks. So, I don't know. I got everything. Got this line set back up, got that line set back up. I'm just waiting for this one so I can make the line tight and add my bells. You know, another piece of advice, I would always recommend using the bells if you're gonna fish like this anyway, at least in the daylight. Even in the daylight, sorry. And quite frankly, the reason is because, well, if you happen to glance away or fall asleep, which I've been known to do on occasion, should break you out of your stupor. All right, tight lines. All right, there we go. Rods are back out. It is 8:50. So I'll check them again at 10. I'll pull them out at 10:50. I did use a slightly smaller bluegill this time. I just feel like bait that big, it has to be a pretty darn big fish. At least this one I can catch some high end of, the low end of eating size. That's really what I'm looking for. I'd like some dinner tonight. I want to try blackened catfish. I love that boat. Anyway, we get fishing. Ain't much to do but wait right at the moment. So enjoy.
I know this probably isn't super exciting, but watching me fish with a bobber, catch little tiny bluegills and stuff, but I just like catching fish, you know. I remember I used to come down here, my friend Alan in high school. We'd come down here a couple times a month, really. I'd get out of school, neither one of us has to work or anything, and we just go fishing. And inevitably we'd start bass fishing. That's usually what we would do. We'd at least start bass fishing. We had a spot that we really like to go to, but more often than not, by the end of the day, we were sitting there with ultralight gear, throwing a hook and a worm with a bobber on it for paddling fish, because we just like catching fish. Oh, dang. Look at this guy. Hybrid rock bass, or I don't know. Help me out, guys, in the comments. What is this fish? Help me out. But though, good though. Bye-bye, fishy. All right, everybody. Well, that did not go as planned, to say the very least. Ended up not catching any catfish, which was disappointing. Caught a lot of bluegill. Caught one good, well, decent bass, 10, 11 inches, I guess. And then one fish, again, I'm gonna need y'all's help identifying. I think it's a rock bass, but I thought they were darker. I don't honestly know. Anyway, while I'm down this way, I just got a phone call the other day that my deer head from this year was ready. So I am on my way to go pick that up now. So I'll let y'all know how it turned out. There he is.
Look like what you wanted?
Absolutely. This looks awesome. He's bigger than I remember, I'll be honest. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah, good.
Alright. You said these are the easiest way to hang them? These things right here?
Yeah, I just go to a hardware store and you get those in a 2-pack.
Okay.
And you see it hangs good.
Yeah.
You might see a dead ant or two in there where I
Well,
sprayed the other day.
you'll have that.
Yeah.
No
I let them
worries.
sit there and dry a little bit and everything. And evidently the ants got in there before I sprayed, so they've been sprayed now.
Alrighty. Any kind of maintenance I need to be aware of?
No. Just feather dust it now and then. If it gets dusty, it's the only thing you need to do.
Cool, cool. Alright, well I appreciate you.
It should last you from now on.
I appreciate it. That's
Over a
awesome.
period of years, the teeth might loosen up a little bit over several years.
Yeah, I don't plan on moving him much.
But like I said, those little hangers there were good as the big fancy ones that you get.
Yeah, those are like ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculously expensive.
I forget what a 2-pack of them cost, but it wasn't much.
I can't imagine.
But you see, it works good. And I take and put it right there in the brain hole. Hear what my grandson did with his the other day. If you're talking about something like that. If I still got it.
Oh, I like that. I get more than one. That's gonna have to happen, I think. I like that a lot, actually.
That piece of wood's about that tall.
No, if I get more than one, if I get another one of these.
He took and hung it on the wall. I don't know how he hung the antlers on there. I had no idea. I was asking, but that's what he did there. When you mentioned that cedar tree, though, it reminded me of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it made a pretty mount.
It does. All right, well, I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad I could do it for you.
Absolutely.
Get your tree here and stick it in the house with me. It says you still owe a couple thousand.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to come back, I think.
Like me, it'd be a lot of times.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you again.
Well, I got to do it for you.
He looks bigger without a face. All right, y'all. Well, as you can see, I got the deer head up on the wall. I think it looks pretty good right there. My dad and I just made that quick temporary base for it. It's gonna be something kind of similar to that in the future, but for now, that's serving the purpose, and it matches pretty well with the beam up there too, which is nice. That being said, guys, that's going to do it for this particular video. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. You have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. If you're getting ready to go to bed, you have a good night's sleep, and I will see you on the next one. Woo, it looks good up there.